Good morning. Excuse the noise of the compressor going in the background, but that'll finish very shortly. So we'll just have a little walk through, see what we're on with at the moment in the workshop. We've made really good progress on the three-piece suite. The two sofas are done now. The chair is still to be done. You're going to join me on that one as I reupholster that. We'll do as much of it as I can. I'm still waiting for the cushion fills, the cushion covers. That includes the arm cushions. So you'll see. We've still got the antique balloon back chairs. We need to get on with them as soon as possible. We've got the fabric and everything, so that should be straightforward. And we've got some cushions to cut. Headboard and a tub chair to get done. And, let's crack on. Let's have a quick walk through and see what's going on. Say good morning, Taka. Or at least wake your tail. Taka's desperate to get in the van. It's his favourite place. Right, so like I said, the antique chairs are here waiting to be done. We have a box ottoman with a lift up lid. The mechanism is extremely stiff on that. I'll see if I can adjust that. There you go. We got a set of 4 dining chairs here. They're being done in a leather that's almost identical to what they're already in. So not much of a transformation. The leather on these particular chairs has been damaged where it's scuffing against walls, etc. One of the red ones had quite a nasty mark up here on the corner. So you know, they're a lovely chair with the unusual oval tubing. I'm not sure if that comes up in the photo or the video, but it's got an oval tubing on it, which is quite unusual instead of the round. So this is the three-piece suite. The chair's up on my trestles, which are going to join me with upholstery, and the arms are all cut and sewn now, so that should be fairly straightforward. There's the 2 sofas. The back cushions need to be, the fills need to be finished off. I need to sew them up, add a little bit of fill, pair of leather cushions for a repair, and a headboard and tub chair hiding in that corner. So there's plenty to be going on with. So let's crack on. Kettle's on, and let's get this chair done today. Right, so as you would have seen in the previous video, I cut and sewn these arms up. So literally it does the whole arm, the inside wing and the outside wing is all cut and sewn here. So from an upholstery point of view, it's relatively simple, but it's all the preparation, the cutting and sewing of the arms that the work is involved in on this. You'll see this a lot on these suites, your DFSs, SES, all that sort of thing, all your big warehouses. The upholstery is minimal. It's the preparation done before the person actually puts the cover on and tacks it off. Doesn't mean to say there's no skill involved in it. There's things like getting the piping over the edges and neatness, which directions to pull the fabric, etc., which you will see. So that is pretty much the cover pulled on and ready to be stapled. In a lot of these big manufacturing places, the jobs are divided up to individual people. So one person wouldn't do what I'm doing here, which is going through the whole thing. The frame would be manufactured, the frame would then be webbed and canvassed, or most of the time they don't even use canvas, webbed and foamed up by one person. Another person would do the arms, somebody else would do the inside backs and seats, somebody does the outsides, got machinists sewing the cushions, stuffing the cushions, etc. So it's all divided into a production line process. We don't have a production line, it's me. So I'll crack on with this and I'll get back to you shortly. Right, so that's the arms on. I'll try to show you. In the top of each of these arms are holes for the arm cushions to sit on. I'll get an arm cushion to show you what I mean. Right. So these arm cushions have got bolt fixings on here that go through the top of the arm and hold them on. To go on like so. Obviously they're not covered yet. I'm waiting for these to come back from the machinist, and this is one of the last jobs I'll have to do to the suite, other than filling the cushions, and then it can go back. But the next part on this job is I'm going to do the inside back, which will need re-webbing because the webbing in here is very sparse and very loose, so we'll put some new webbing in there and a layer of Lux Bond over the foam. So let's get on with that.
To do it.
So that's the new webbing on there. We're going to canvas this. It never had canvas in it. We're going to put canvas on it, then put the foam over, and then Lux Bond it. It's ready for the inside back cover to go on. as I'm sure you can see, this isn't actually canvas. This is a remnant of fabric. Why don't we use canvas? Well, we can use canvas, but we have to buy that in. This is a remnant. It's a piece left over from a job previously that we've done that hasn't gone back to the customer. So we're going to use this canvas. It's a lot stronger than canvas, and it's recycling rather than putting it in the bin. Right, so the foam's in, the canvas is on, the foam's in. Here's the Lux Bond. It's a thick Lux Bond that we use. It's 8 ounce, so it's very thick. You use it on cushion wraps. We're going to put this on it, then it's ready for the top cover. So just got to cut and sew up the inside back now. It's done in 2 parts. We have the main fabric going across the top here, and then we have a canvas or a lining cloth, a better way of putting it, lining cloth on the bottom portion. It saves on the fabric usage, and the lining cloth tends to, in some cases, grip better onto the back of the cushion, so it helps hold the cushions in place, as the customers requested that we don't put zips holding these back cushions on, so the cushions are reversible, which makes a lot of sense. You damage it, you can just turn it. If it's got a zip on it, you don't have that option. So there you go. So just cut the top piece, sew it to the lining cloth, which is a very similar colour, so it doesn't stand out, and get this back in. Right, so that's the inside back in. It's just temporarily tacked at the bottom because I can't finish the bottom off until the seat's in. The seat is very much a similar process on this particular chair. We're going to web the seat because it never had webbing, canvas the seat. It never had canvas. The foam just went straight on the springs, which causes problems later because the foam cuts through or gets cut by the springs and collapses through. So that's another cost saving they do in the factory. I don't see it personally point in saving the few pence, but they do. It's probably time as well. So we're going to canvas that, put the foam on it, Lux Bond it, and then we're going to do the seat. The seat has a border on it, so there's a little bit more sewing involved with the piping and so on to do the seat, but we'll crack on with that now. So that's the seat cut and machined together. So it's got the piping on it, the border, then there's another border that comes from here down. You'll get to see that. So let's get this seat in. I apologise back to you, but it is what it is. I'll show you the best that I can. So that's the seating now with its border, as you can see there. So we've got the seat, top, the seat border, and then we've got a border here running along the bottom. Pulled the arms off so the arms are finished. Just need to put my teeth down. Just need to do the outside arms and outside back now. The outside arms I've previously stitched up, so they're ready to go on. So let's do that. So that's the outside arm on this side, on the left hand side as you look at the chair. So we blind staple it along this piping along here. Originally it had double piping, but I thought it was a bit bulky considering it's got single piping on other parts. We did it with single piping this time. So just give it a little tap down now, just to make sure that we can't see the staples, which can't anyway, but it's just good practice just to do this. And the front as well. So I just do the other arm and then we'll be back when we're doing the outside back. So outside back's on, bottom's on. As you can see, I haven't finished the bottom off. It would normally be stapled underneath the legs. In this case, because I need access to attach the arm cushions, I've left this open currently just so I can get it on the floor. I will have to take the legs off once I've got the arm cushions on, put the bottom on and finish this off. But this is as much as I can do on these pieces of furniture now until I get the cushions in. I've got the back cushions in front of me that I need to just overlock them closed, so they're all ready to go. We're just waiting for the seat cushions and the covers. So let's get this on the floor so you can have a look. So there you have it. It's pretty much done, like I say, except for the cushions. So as far as I can go with this, I've got some cushions to cut for another customer, and like I say, I overlocked the cushion fills for this. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. In the next one, we'll get to show you the finished suite when we go back to the customer. That's going to be interesting, returning it to the customer, because a window's got to come out in property to be able to get it back in. So we'll show you that palaver when we come to delivering it. But for now, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy the content. It just gives you an idea of what goes on in the workshop here at Hammond's Upholstery. It's not meant to be instructional, but if you learn something from it, that's great. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'll do my best to get back to you. But please like and share, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.